Okay, so he's basically asking, can you explain what is a deflationary system? So I believe he's talking in terms of currencies and fiat currencies. You want to go ahead, Bill?
Okay, so deflation in economics and deflation in crypto, they have different meanings. I'm really more attuned with what deflation means in regular economics. Okay, so deflation comes when people put their money under the mattress, right? Like the US savings rate has actually gone up to 33% from like zero. Okay, and then the prices of certain goods, like fresh agricultural goods, like if you want an ear of corn or a tomato or a watermelon, those prices are going to go negative. So it's a continuous drop in prices or the overall price level. All right. Now, these things can be deadly, right? It's what happened to Japan when people just would not spend money. The overall price level would not go up no matter how much money they printed. So inflation is obviously bad, but deflation can also be just awful, right? Because it hurts job creation, GDP growth. If everybody expects prices to be lower in the future, what's the incentive to buy it now?
Yeah, true, true. So I've pulled up uh, some pictures here from this is Investopedia. Investopedia, by the way, is a great reference for all things investing, right? So basically, they say deflation, as Bill said, a period of declining prices for goods and services, right? So prices are basically going down, and this shows money supply goes down, government spending goes down, consumer demand goes down, business and investing goes down. So overall, demand is going down, and there's a depression almost. Then I found this other picture here, which says causes of deflation. So here, if we have falling demand, right? So there's a global recession, fiscal austerity, declining confidence, falling in money supply goes down. Okay, then we have lower costs of production. So lower oil prices, improved technology, improved appreciation in terms of falling input prices. Obviously, this is definitely outside of my wheelhouse. I'm definitely no economist, but pretty much what Bill said. I mean, now if we kind of look at it on the other perspective, as you said, deflation in crypto is different, right? So, for example, Bitcoin is called a deflationary cryptocurrency. What does that mean? It means that Bitcoin gets scarcer and scarcer, and the value goes up. The price per Bitcoin goes up. Why is that? Because Bitcoin has a fixed price. I mean, a fixed amount, a finite amount. There are only 21 million Bitcoins ever, and the amount of Bitcoin that can be mined gets cut in half every 4 years, right? That's why we have the Bitcoin halving. So let me see if I can pull up the chart here. Just give me 1 second. So meaning that eventually all the Bitcoins available will have been mined, and there'll be no more Bitcoin. So meaning that the supply will stop being printed, and now while demand will keep on increasing. So as a result, Bitcoin will get more and more expensive. That's kind of in crypto what the term deflationary cryptocurrency is. So the same thing applies to any cryptocurrency. So when we say a cryptocurrency is deflationary, we're basically saying that it has a fixed amount, it's finite, so it has a maximum supply, and that supply will never keep on increasing. Now, one thing to differentiate in crypto is we also have inflationary and reducing inflationary cryptocurrencies. So, for example, Ethereum, actually, sorry, best example is EOS. That's a inflationary cryptocurrency because EOS puts out, I think, about 4.5, maybe 5% annually of new tokens, of new EOS tokens. So every year, at a fixed inflation rate, they keep on printing or minting new tokens. Then Ethereum is somewhere in the middle. Ethereum is what we call reducing inflationary. So Ethereum has no maximum supply, kind of like EOS. However, the inflation rate is reducing. So meaning that at a particular period in time, the amount of new ether being created reduces. So maybe early on it was maybe 20% annually, and then maybe 4 years, a year later is 15%, and a year later it's 10%. So basically, Ethereum approaches zero over time, but never quite hits zero. So meaning it's basically, I think the term is an asymptote line, right? So it gets closer and closer to zero, but will never quite hit zero inflation like Bitcoin. So it all is confusing because for me, I understand more the crypto perspective, but which is confusing because it's not really the same as regular economics. All right, anything to add to that, Bill?
No, I think you covered it.
All right.